Alright, so today is Thursday, and like I said in the last video, we're going to be starting each video from here on out with the Bible verse of the day. So I will start with that. So today's Bible verse of the day is from Proverbs chapter 11, verse 24. One gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give and only suffers want. So to briefly interpret today's Bible verse, I would have to say that putting others before yourself, going out of your way to help those in need. Some examples of that could be, volunteer work is a big one. But I think the biggest thing is just praying for other people because, something that I've learned, more recently than, past years in my life, something I didn't really understand is what I'm trying to do here is bring other people to the faith. You cannot control, you can't force people to just believe something completely different or change the way that they do things. That's all in God's hands, right? For people to make a big change, like what I'm trying to do here is to bring people to a faith that can ultimately, help them live a very fulfilling life. And you can't just continuously try to force people to do it, with your words, your actions, whatever. You have to leave it to God, and you have to just, if you want to bring a certain person to the faith, you have to just put it in God's hands and let him do his thing. So, yeah. Brief interpretation is to put others before yourself and to go out of your way to do so. But at the same time, don't try to do too much. And, keep God in first place. Let him do his thing. That's the best way that I can put it. But for the gym part now, today is Thursday, so shoulders and back, as we did last week. We went up in weight on a few exercises last week, so maybe just a couple, but I think the week before we definitely jumped up in most movements. So today we're just trying to jump up on some numbers. Last week we were sitting around 5 to 7 reps on most movements, so definitely need to get at least 1 or 2 more for each movement that we need to. So gym's not too packed today, so we should be able to get in there and use what we need to. And if not, as always, we'll adjust. But yeah, that's the plan for today, and I will see you guys in there. couple things to note is like halfway through, I was feeling really, really good. And energy was definitely there. Not really much fatigue at all. But then when I did the pull downs on a different machine than I usually done, the movement felt great. No, everything felt good there. Better contraction than the usual pull down just on the cable. But what I'm saying is, after that movement, I was going into my last set on the pullover machine. I just felt like a bunch of fatigue, and I was like, man, I'm just like, not burnt out, but like, I was just feeling pretty fatigued. But it's gonna happen. It's happened before. It happens pretty much every leg day. It's like, oh man. I mean, it's like, if you're not really fatigued at all, then you're not really training hard enough, I feel like. That's just kind of how I think of it. But we got more reps on most of the exercise we needed to. I think maybe just the lateral raises with the dumbbells, we might have gotten around the same number. We might have got one more, but everything felt good. We just changed up the pull down movement, I guess. We used a different machine, like I said, and that felt really, really good. So gonna stick with that from here on out. Just a better contraction, better stretch in the lats. So, I just wasn't really feeling it with the cable, with the bar. I just kind of noticed that last week, and maybe probably the week before too. Just the last couple of weeks, I was kind of noticing, like, I feel like I'm not getting enough of a contraction, enough of a stretch. So I wanted to just change it up a little bit and try that out, and it definitely felt better. So we'll stick with that. But yeah, shoulders went good. So yeah, we did what we needed to do. Feeling pretty good. Just a little bit of the fatigue. It's just really a mental thing. I feel like it's like that's probably gonna happen. Every workout, especially when I'm on a cut. If my energy and strength isn't gonna be as high as it is when I'm on my bulk. But no, I feel pretty good. I'm thinking about maybe taking a deload week after the cut, just to kind of regenerate the body, if that makes sense. Kind of just not flip the switch off, but just to reset a little bit. But we'll see how I feel in the next few days, and then I'll go from there. But next workout will be Saturday. We'll hit arms and rest day tomorrow. But we'll do not a full rest day tomorrow. We'll do some cardio tomorrow. But yeah, approaching the end of the 7th week of the cut, and then last week is next week. So home stretch here. But yeah, always going to be hungry for more, and walking out of here every single time, I'm never satisfied. I always feel like I can give more, but coming in here, I give it everything I got. So that's all I can do. But yeah, I will see you guys Saturday.